Benitez's stance on Everton job after sack calls during Liverpool humiliation. Liverpool produced a stunning display to condemn bitter rivals Everton to a humiliating derby defeat. And that prompted angry Blues fans to hurl abuse at the director's box at the end of the game, with chants of "sack the board and Rafa out," as they vented their frustration on chairman Bill Kenwright and director of football Marcel Brands. Afterwards, Benitez said he didn't hear any of the chants, insisting, "I was so focused on the game that I was not aware of that." And he said bluntly that he is not worried about his position, even though the fans turned aggressively against him and his team at the end. Asked if he feared for his job, he said, "No. I think that I am a professional and I have enough experience and I can see a team that is giving everything. You can see the commitment of the players is there. We have to analyze and separate the commitment, desire, intensity which we are showing from the mistakes that we made. The commitment is the important thing, and after we can work on the rest. We made mistakes, but then reacted really well, and at the start of the second half everything was in place. The players reacted, and the fans responded, but then we made another mistake and that changed everything." Many Everton supporters streamed out of the stadium long before the final whistle, but those who stayed turned towards the director's box and moved closer to aim abuse at the board. Owner Farhad Mashiri was not at the game, but Kenwright tried to talk to supporters who were clearly frustrated by Liverpool's biggest win at Goodison in more than 35 years after scoring 4 goals on their derby rivals' ground for the first time in more than 30 years. Afterwards, Benitez said the fans backed his team when they scored. "We reacted well, and the fans were really behind us when we scored. But I think anyone could see we made too many mistakes. When you make that many mistakes against a top side, you pay for that. Even then we responded. It's always bad to lose, but when you lose against a side who have spent so much money and have so many quality players, then you should not lose because you have made mistakes." When it was pointed out Everton have spent a lot of money too, more than Liverpool, he said pointedly, "That's something we can improve." Liverpool had Mo Salah to thank for victory with an inspirational 2-goal display, and afterwards, he said that the high-flying Reds have only one target now this season, a Premier League, Champions League double. Asked what his goal-scoring target for the season is, after almost reaching 20 at the start of December, he said, "Hopefully for many more. But my first target is to win something with the club."